What if I told you that just 5 small changes could completely shift the way you think, feel, and live starting this week? These aren't complicated routines or wishful thinking. These are 5 powerful practical habits, backed by timeless wisdom and modern science, the habits that rebuilt my confidence, focus, and peace in just 7 days. Let's dive in. Most people start their day reacting. They wake up to the sound of a phone alarm, grab their phones, check messages, scroll through social media, and from that very first moment, they're no longer in control. They're responding to the world, instead of setting the tone for it. But here's a truth I learned the hard way. Your first hour sets the mood for your entire day. How you spend the first 60 minutes of your morning can either empower you or ruin your momentum before the day even begins. I used to be the kind of person who rushed out of bed, running late, grabbing breakfast with one hand, and scrolling my phone with the other. But one week, I decided to change. I created a simple routine. No phone, no social media, no noise for the first hour. I woke up, made my bed. Sounds silly, but it created a sense of order. I stretched. I drank water. I wrote down 3 intentions: what I will focus on, what I will let go of, and one thing I'm grateful for. Then I read 5 pages of a book. Not the news, not Instagram. A real book that feeds my mind. Within 3 days, my anxiety started to drop. I stopped feeling overwhelmed before noon. My productivity increased. And the biggest change? I felt powerful, like I was leading my day instead of chasing it. This habit didn't cost money. It didn't require a coach or a course. Just 1 hour, spent with intention. And that changed everything. I used to say yes to everything, helping everyone, attending events I didn't care about, taking on work I had no energy for. Why? Because I thought saying no was selfish, rude, or cold. But in truth, saying yes all the time was making me resentful, burned out, and disconnected from myself. One day I read a quote that stopped me cold. Every time you say yes to something you don't want, you're saying no to something you do. That line hit hard, because I realized I was trading my peace, energy, and focus for approval. So I tried something new. When someone asked me to do something I didn't want, I took a breath. Instead of automatically saying yes, I paused. Then I said, I appreciate you thinking of me, but I have to say no this time. Respectful, honest, no guilt. At first it was uncomfortable. People were surprised. A few were even annoyed. But something amazing happened. I gained their respect. They realized my time mattered to me, and they started treating it that way too. The habit of saying no gave me room to breathe again.